All right, folks, Yishai Fleischer stuck in Athens airport on the way to the Holy Land. Making fun of the left is a very important act. Knowing how to make fun of the woke, anti-Israel, pro-jihad folks that somehow make it look like the moral high ground is to support the destroyers of the world, well, that's a talent. And in fact, this comic, Nicholas DeSanto, is one of the few who has been recognized as a successful and funny comic who knows how to challenge some of those woke ideas out there. I want you to check it out as I'm stuck here in the airport. Maybe together we can watch a little bit of Nicholas DeSanto. I forgot to mention, he himself, of course, is Iranian-born. He's a Persian, but he's born and raised in Italy, lives in the UK. He's got a great command of Italian, of Persian, of English. He's got a great sense for what these guys are about, and he knows how to make fun of their moral superiority, which in effect calls to destroy Israel and destroy the Jews and support the darkest forces in this world. Let's watch together Nicholas DeSanto as he pokes good fun at the folks who deserve to be made fun of. It's not so easy to do it, but he does a great job. Check it out.
Maybe Islamic State has something to do with Islam? Just a little bit? I mean, it has Islamic in its name. If something... Thank you. This is going better than it did in Camden. I must tell you. If something were called Nazi Germany, don't you think it had some elements of Nazism to it? Some of you are thinking this is getting pretty offensive. My grandfather fought for Nazi Germany. Any dual citizens in the room? Yeah? Okay. People ask me, what is the best thing about having been in solitary confinement in the Islamic Republic of Iran? The silver lining and that stuff. The great thing about having been interrogated by the notorious Iranian intelligence in a dark, cold, hostile room is that this thing is no longer the scariest experience of my life. You can bet the scariest room I ever experienced, it was in Camden. But this is a Christmas gig, and I'm not very religious, but when it comes to religions, I think Christianity is the best one. That's not the funny part, but okay. How do I know? Because non-Christians come to Christian countries and talk crap about Christianity, and nothing happens to them. It's just incredible. It doesn't sound right? It doesn't happen the other way around anywhere in the world, right? It's almost as if Christianity is the religion of peace. But we can't say that, obviously, because those other guys have already claimed it. It's a patent pending situation. So this guy goes to the patent office. Hello, I would like to register Islam as the religion of peace. Sir, we've got a monthly promotion this month. So if you patent 5 things simultaneously, there's a big discount. Okay, in that case, I would like to patent driving trucks into Christmas markets, flying planes into skyscrapers, shooting down French cartoonists in their office, shooting down Israeli athletes in the Olympic Village, and Islam as the religion of peace. My time is short, I don't want to be gunned, but thank you. All right, sir, I don't see any incongruence in your application, I'll submit it for you. Don't worry, I can say that because it's true. Jesus said, he who is without sin cast the first stone, and from that we learn the importance of due process of law. Jesus also said, give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and give to God what belongs to God. And from that we learn separation of religion and state. And Jesus also said, forgive them, Father, they don't know what they are doing. And from that we learn to forgive feminists who like Islam. International news, round-the-clock emergency operations, special operations carried out by Royal Air Force and Royal Marines commandos, evacuating British nationals from Sudan. Hundreds were airlifted to the British base of Akrotiri in Cyprus as the Sudanese capital Khartoum descended further into sectarian violence, street fighting, and looting. Meanwhile, British citizens in Leicester have been continuing to live with sectarian violence, street fighting, and looting. Who's taking them to Cyprus? Right, people think I'm a bit of a provocateur, but it's not true. I genuinely hate Islam. Anyway, it's good to be back. Or in the words of Keir Starmer, Ob du glaubst, dass meine Arbeit verrichtet ist. Yeah, they said now Keir is to the right of Nigel Farage. He had this Island of Strangers speech, and then they said, this is a bit Enoch Powell, and he took it back. That was the only good thing about Keir. His only good speech, his best, he regretted it. I mean, Keir regretting that speech is like Obama regretting killing bin Laden. That was your only good achievement, man. I need to get rid of these Keir Starmer jokes because his government is shaky. Some of these jokes have short shelf lives. Some of these jokes have shorter shelf lives than international sympathy for Israel after October 7th. Too soon? After October 7th, Israel received a package of world sympathy, and they checked the package. It said, best before next week. How can we eliminate Hamas in a week? How's that HS2 working out for you? This country invented rail transport, and we can't lay a rail line within the pre-established budget, within the pre-established time frame, and even respecting the pre-established route. And we are lecturing Israel on urban warfare? I don't know. Times are tough, but they say, I'm trying to read the room. Do you guys like The World? The World is always a crowd pleaser. They say Russia is struggling, Russia is running out of soldiers, Russia is running out of ammunition, Russia is running out of funds. I don't know about that, because I haven't seen the Russian defense minister cry in their parliament yet. Have you? I mean, feminists taught women to copy men in the workplace, and our Rachel Reeves said, nuts to that, I'm going to my strength. When pressured, start the waterworks in the parliament. And everybody's like, hey, she's a woman, that's the trump card, let's go easy on her. Can they do that everywhere now? You know, the US and UK ambassadors to the UN Security Council are both women. Can you imagine the UN Security Council session is called to order? The distinguished representative of Algeria have the floor. Thank you, Mr. President. The heinous crimes of the occupation Zionist regime with the complicity of the US and UK, this is a stain that will be judged by history and discrediting the international rules-based order. Point of order. The distinguished representative of Algeria, the US and UK ambassadors are crying. Apologies of the government of Algeria hereby, with immediate effect, recognizes the state of Israel. And we will open our embassy in Tel Aviv next month. Where? Tel Aviv. Do you mean Tel Aviv? Tel Aviv. They are still crying. We shall open our embassy in Jerusalem next month. They're crying. All right, are you having a good time? Yeah. Let's talk about the Jewish state. So Israel pounded Iran for 12 days and the Iranians claimed victory? Trump was surprised. He was like, I thought CNN was fake news. So the Iranian leader was in this hole underground for 12 days plus another 8 days for good measure. Then he comes out. Okay, what happened, sir? Our missiles program decimated, our nuclear enrichment facilities obliterated, our infrastructure... Un momento. Did they annex any land? No, sir. Victory, subhanallah! Sir, we don't have any land border with Israel. Has there been ever a country fighting against Israel that didn't lose land to Israel? No. You see where I'm going with this? Victory! Subhanallah! How many of my generals did they kill? All of them, sir. All of them! Except one. Which one? General Ismail Ghani. Where the hell is he? He's hiding. Still? From Israel? No, from us. We have good reason to believe he's an agent of Israel. Yeah, of course, if he's alive, you're alive too. I'm gonna let that pass because you're all I got. Actually, hereby I promote you to the rank of general. Damn it! What? I said Jamil. They don't speak Arabic or Persian or whatever. This is for the YouTube, sir. Anyway, any messages from abroad? Yeah, from Moscow. Vladimir? No, Bashar. Bashar says a penthouse has been freed up in his apartment block. He is safe in the basement and he wants me in the penthouse so an Israeli drone can turn me into shawarma? Now, speaking of shawarma, get me calzone. Calzone? Yeah, calzone. You want to change your diet, sir? I want to change the narrative of the war. Get me calzone. American renegade journalist Tucker Calzone. He is our ultimate weapon. Ladies and gentlemen, my time is up. I'll be in Florida in September, opening for the unrivaled Leonardo Joni. So if you're watching this and you want to see me under the protection of the First Amendment, check out the link in the description. You have been a wonderful crowd. I have been very accurate. Thank you very much.
Hey folks, I hope you enjoyed Nick Santo and his brand of humor fighting back on wokeism and anti-Israelism and pro-jihadism. He did a great job. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, check out our membership availability and also our web store if you love what we do. If you love what we do, there's great ways to support and be part of it. We're in a fight. That fight sometimes takes the shape and form of humor and other times education and many other ways. Number one, of course, is inspiration and inspiration towards strength. So if you believe in what we do, don't forget to buymeacoffee.com/Yishai. You can visit there and indeed buy us a coffee and me and the team. And also fightforisrael.org. Fightforisrael.org is a great way to support all of our broadcasting and our missions to beautify and strengthen the land of Israel. Right now, I'm in Athens, stuck in this airport, hopefully in a few hours getting on an airplane home. God bless you folks wherever you are. Lots of love, lots of blessings on the way to the land of blessings, and shalom.